it.
It's lit, man. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's hard though. When you start, it's gonna be like, oh shit.
Bro, right now the hardest thing for me, bro, is like balancing on the board. Like right now I'm learning how to do like to spin the board, like you know what I'm saying, but like balancing and get that motherfucker to go.
Yeah.
That's the hard part for me. But
do you put your right foot in the front, or do you put your left foot in the front?
Left.
Okay, so I would say if you're gonna do that, like, because I do the same thing, I put my left foot in the front. You gotta just like practice on grass. Put it on grass. Yeah, put it on grass, and then when you stand there, hold on to like a railing, and then you'll get your like balance, like how you need to stand and everything.
Okay. And
you can like even practice like basic tricks, like even when you're trying to do like an ollie, as time goes on. But like being on grass, so that you don't move, it stands still and it doesn't roll. Okay. It helps out a lot.
All right, bro.
That's what I did, and I was like, oh, okay, now I got it. Now I got the hang of it.
Oh, so like you actually like know how to skate. So like, oh, word, that's hard.
No, but I know though, like skate. I don't know how to like do like a bunch of tricks.
Okay, fair.
I can go on like small ramps.
Yeah.
I've dropped a couple times, scary shit in my life. Never doing that shit again.
Like you did like big drops before?
Yeah. I've scared my entire life. Scared.
Oh shit.
I hate it. I went downhill. San Diego. I'm not sorry. Yeah, San Diego. First, I was on a trip. Yeah. I was doing a work trip to Vegas. I was doing a video from one of my boys. He made music. So I was in trip in Vegas. One of the things we did, we went to Vegas, and then for a couple of days, and we went to San Diego. But when we went to San Diego, we bought our skateboards.
That shit must have been fire.
Yes.
That shit had to be
downhill. You know what I'm saying? Big ass hills, man. I'm talking like scary as fuck.
Yeah.
And one thing you have to do is power slide when you're going fast.
Yeah, to kind of slow the board down.
Slow down.
Yeah.
I wasn't good at that yet.
Oh shit.
So I'm going fast as fuck, and I'm ready to like basically like drop off the board because it's like, you know, it's like spinning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It depends on how loose your wheels are and everything, how you make it. And I was like, I had to jump off a couple times. Like I almost crashed into a car.
Damn.
But I was having the time.
Like,
I was loving it, man. Nah, it was scary, bro. He was really good at skating, so it was easy for him. But for me, it was like hard. You know what I mean?
Bro, I've been into like skateboard culture ever since I was young. Like I used to play all the video games. Like I love like all the skaters and shit. Like my favorite skater was like Rodney Mullen. That dude was hard. He was tough. But I just never got into it though. Never got into it. So this year I was like, you know what? This is gonna be the year I try some different shit.
Oh yeah?
Everything I want to do, I'm doing it. Skateboarding is one of the things I want to do, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get out there, man.
Yeah.
One thing too, I know the skater hose is gonna be fire. I start going to the skate parks. I meet the skater hose. What? Meet the little emo shorties. Come on.
You're not wrong, bro.
Shout out to the skater.
They're not wrong. They be there too. They just be hanging out. Half the time they don't even be skating. They just be chilling, watching.
What?
You know what I mean? Nah, they have a good vibes. They have good vibes.
Meet me a skater hole real quick. Shout out to the skater girls, bro. Shout out to the skater girls.
Shout out to the skaters, for real.
Honestly though, I think it's mainly just a thing for me to want to meet different people. Like, especially since like the last 2 years of my life, I've been so closed off in the shell, doing the same things, meeting the same people. Nothing that there's anything wrong with the same people I've been meeting.
Yeah.
But just like part of me, I've been more into meditation and kind of like praying and like, you know, kind of get my spirit right. My spirit like wants to get out. Like my soul is just like, yo, I want to meet people. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be social. Like I want to like, you know what I'm saying? Spread energy and shit like that. Make connections with people and shit. So I think that's the main thing of why I'm like, all right, I want to try so much different things because I know me trying different things is going to allow me to meet different people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
No, you're right, man. That's a perfect thought process. I love that. And I always say to you that you're on the right path 100%. And like the blessings are going to keep coming to you as long as you keep putting yourself out there. And experiencing new things, meeting new people. Yeah. Regardless of how long you stay with those things that you try to do, just trying it out is just like 10 times better than not trying it at all. You know?
Facts. Might be the same shit. Y'all know he's going to LA.
Yeah, man. LA bound. LA bound, bro. LA bound. It's like same with me with LA. Just trying new place, new experience, things I've never really like lived in.
Yeah.
Always been an East Coast kid, and going into a whole different aspect of how we act different than them, talk different than them, and putting myself in an uncomfortable position. You know. One thing I always say is like the best way to grow in your life is to be comfortable being uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And so that's what I'm doing. It's just like making myself uncomfortable and then going from there. Excuse me.
That's really how humans grow the most, bro.
Yeah.
being uncomfortable, bro. That's what really helped me grow. I asked you earlier about, like, this wasn't gonna happen. This whole mukbang thing, this was not gonna happen. No, let me finish chewing first. Probably like fucking choke on this zucchini or some shit.
Should be bomb though. You can't even lie, right?
That shit is fire.
Yeah, it's good. You put me on,
Bro.
You put me on.
Low-key, I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to see what else they got, bro. This is hard. Yeah, this video wasn't gonna happen. We were just sitting here talking. I was saying this is the last day before he goes to LA.
Yeah.
So we were gonna shoot some content, like some TikToks and stuff. And I was like, you know what, like this is the last day here. Let me hang out with bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause he's been like a real help, you know what I'm saying, in terms of like me with my social media and stuff. So in terms of my social life too. The New Year's party was fun. Yo, you know that bro, that girl tried to take me, bro.
The girl tried to take.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. That girl tried to take me, bro. Like,
I remember.
It was OD, bro. Like that girl tried to take me, bro. Like,
yeah. All right, so let me finish chewing real quick.
yeah.
So story time. All right. So basically, we're at a New Year's party, right? And there was, a few different women over there. We're vibing, we're cooling. There was this one girl who was she was a little lit, but she was kind of all over the place, right? Bouncing to spot to spot. She even hopped in like a fucking photo that me and some of my other boys were in. We were taking a photo, and she was in the background of the photo, like posing. We had to crop her out of it. We were like, yo, this is kind of wild. Like, like, why are you coming in the photo?
Yo, crop out's
You know what I mean? Because like she knows we're taking a group photo,
yeah.
And like we made it obvious we're gonna take a photo. You got a bunch of different niggas just chilling,
yeah.
And you're gonna go on the top and the back and just like go like, and I'm like, yo, like I don't even know you.
Crop out is crazy.
Yeah. So we got Ace over here who was chilling, you know what I mean? Wasn't doing nothing crazy with her. She's on one of my other mans, flirting with them, going crazy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I remember they went to the bathroom together. I'm dying.
Bro.
I'm dying laughing when he was like, because we got to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dying laughing. He's like, yo, I was just in the bathroom with her. Da, da, da. I was like, what?
Yo, out of nowhere, nobody expected it, bro. He just came back and was like, yo, I was in the shades on and shit. I was in the bathroom with her, bro. He's like, what, bro? And the crazy thing is, bro, she was in the bathroom with bro. And right before I was about to leave, she's like, wait, where you going? Where you going? Mm-hmm. But like, I was talking to her friend, though. I was talking to her friend. Her friend was type bad.
Oh,
I
where?
was like, you seen that, like, the white girl thing?
Yeah.
Her friend was type bad. So I seen her friend. I was talking to her friend. Me and her friend were like dancing a little bit. I was talking to her friend. And then she came up, she's like, oh, where you going? Stole me from her friend. So I'm like, first off, she cock blocked me. Boom, I said crazy shit. So I'm like, all right, stole me from her friend. And then I was like, okay, I lost track of the story.
She stole you from the friend.
Stole me from the friend, and she was talking like, where you going? Where you going? Like trying to like pull on like my shirt type shit, and like it was getting mad close to my face. And I'm like, bro, is this girl trying to kiss me after she was just in the bathroom with bro? You know what I'm saying? Like if she licked bro pickle and you're trying to kiss me, that's nasty.
She probably did.
That's super nasty work, bro. On top of that, she's drunk as hell to the point where she could barely stand. I'm not drunk at all. Most I am, I'm high. I smoked at the party and shit, but she was like drunk, bro.
Yeah.
She was actually drunk and she was trying to like get on me, bro. I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it, bro.
Nah, you made the right business decision.
I couldn't, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you made the right choice.
Yeah.
And no disrespect to the girl, but she wasn't really, she wasn't really the best looking person in the world, you know what I'm saying? She was not ugly, but she wasn't I would say.
Wasn't my type.
Yeah, I would say she wouldn't be a lot of people's type.
That's good.
But there's some people that like it, you know what I'm saying? Like my man. Yeah. My man was loving it.
That nigga was enjoying it.
He was drunk though. I think that was his.
I think it was the main thing. Some niggas be like that though.
Yeah, I know.
I had one of my homies tell me like, one time I told him like, yo bro, put me on, like I'm trying to find, this is like years ago.
Yeah.
I was like, yo bro, put me on, like I'm trying to find a shorty. He's like, I bet. He adds me in a group chat. I look at the people in the group chat, the members in the group chat, it's like 12 shorties, all Hooters, straight Hooters in the group chat. I'm like, bro, like I text him separately. I'm like, nigga, what did you just add me to? Like, why would you add me to this group chat?
Yeah.
He's like, bro, you said you wanted a girl, right? I'm like, yeah, bro, all these girls are hoot. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
He's like, bro, and I kid you not, verbatim, word for word, this nigga says pussy is pussy. After that, I was like, my nigga, don't talk to me again, bro. I was like, bro, just delete me, bro. Just delete me, bro. Just don't. You gotta watch out for this happening.
Yeah, no,
that's
facts.
That's what you gotta watch out for.
No, it's facts. I think it has to, I would say, this is probably a cocky response, but I'm gonna say when you look good, you don't have that type of mindset.
Mm-hmm.
When you know you can kind of get like with somebody, like over time, whatever, just because you know you look good, you have a good personality, whatever. You don't care about like pussy is pussy. You're not just gonna fuck whoever. You gotta like you have some type of like, boundary of like what you want.
Yeah.
And for
also,
me,
when
at
you're,
least,
when you're on your spiritual too, you start. To,
exactly.
You're not trying to connect with every girl like that because you can get some shit from them too. Like you pick on some of their bad traits too.
Exactly.
Bad energy too. Now, what were you saying?
No, I was saying that like one of the things that I remember too is like I would have girls that would be like not the best looking personality wise too, and they would just like come up to me, try to talk to me, or whatever, and like I had moments, I'm thinking I'm horny and whatever, but I just decided to like not do it. But I've also had some down bad moments too. Like I'm gonna give a good story. Like, I got caught up.
Oh shit!
I got caught up.
You got caught up?
Yeah, I got caught up.
Oh,
so
shit.
I'm with my boy, right?
Yeah.
This is in college, all right? Freshman year of college. Okay? Fresh, young, 18, cooling.
Hormones is running.
Yeah,
18,
so
fresh out of high school.
Yeah, so I'm in college, whatever, right? I was smoking with my boy in his dorm, right? And then I was living in the dorms at this time. So I was smoking in the dorm with him. We finished smoking, we finished chilling, whatever. I go back to my dorm, right? I'm like, yo, but I'm gonna go link with this girl. Like, I'm gonna hit you afterwards, right? So she pulls up to my dorm, okay? And she's hoot, I got a cap, but I'm high. I'm vibing, I'm like a little lit. Yeah. So I was just like, fuck it, whatever.
Wait, so did you meet Shorty before?
Yeah, I already knew it the type of time
okay.
it was. But I was like kind of disappointed in myself, but I was just like, you know what, whatever. I needed something at that night. She was just around, right? Yeah. So, she comes to my room, and then we're in there, we're doing whatever we were doing. We were starting the process. Yeah. I forgot to lock my door. Door, and my man's comes through, and he opened my door for whatever reason. I forgot what it was. He needed something, and he sees the girl, and he sees me, and he sees like us mid, whatever we're doing.
Damn.
And he's like, he didn't say nothing. He's like, oh, my fault, but he saw the girl.
Yeah.
And from that point on, I know he looked at me differently. I know he looked at me differently. He kind of like gave me like that look of like oh, my bad, and like, you know what I mean, like disappointed. Yeah. And I remember I kicked her out, and after I stopped it, I didn't keep going.
You stopped like right after?
Yeah, I stopped. I kicked her out, and I was like, I can't believe he got me. He caught me. You don't ever want to get caught with the ugly, with a bad choice. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get. I got caught.
I feel you.
That changed my whole life.
I feel you.
Never did that again.
Damn. Bro.
Never settled.
Damn, bro. Yeah. I mean, I feel like everybody been through that scenario before, though. Like, one of the down bads. Have you ever dated a girl, and like after like y'all broke up, you're like, damn, she was kind of chopped.
Yep.
You have? I have.
Yep.
I have.
Yep.
That's low-key hard feelings. Like, damn, like I was showing people the pictures. Like, what if they thought she was who? And they ain't tell me. You know what I'm saying?
They probably did. They just didn't want to be mean.
They just didn't want to be mean.
Whatever makes you happy,
bro. Nah, real shit. Hey, bro. As long as you're happy, that's like one of the most like backhanded compliments.
Exactly,
bro. I got one of my homies.
Yeah.
Hilly. You know Hilly.
I do.
My homie Hilly, right?
I do.
I dated this girl, and she was like hella cool. I thought she was the one, though, right? Me and said girl ended up breaking up, and then Hilly like waited until after the relationship to tell me. Like after I told her like me and that girl broke up, she's like, "Oh, you finally broke up with that crackhead?" Wow. I'm like, crackhead? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, why you call her a crackhead? Like, that's crazy. I'm like, I would even call her that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She was like, oh no, she looked like a crackhead. I was like, what are you talking about, bro? Yeah. I swear, that was the craziest, wow. Bro, the craziest. So
she thought that the whole time.
She thought that the whole time. The whole time didn't say anything. But like when I showed her the first time, you know what she said? Oh, she's pretty. And then we broke up. Now she's a crackhead. So I'm like, damn, whole time, bro.
That's fucked up.
Fucked up.
Lie. That's
whole
fucked
time,
up.
bro. Whole time, bro. Yeah, man.
That's funny as hell, man.
You can always do that type of shit, bro.
Yeah, I've had some bad moments, man. I actually dated a girl one time based off of a personality and not like a mixture of personality and looks.
I was just about to ask you that.
Yeah, I did that once.
Would you like pick a girl who's like a 10 with no personality, or a girl who's a 7 with a great personality?
The 7 with the personality for sure.
All right. What about? I feel like that's too easy.
Yeah,
6,
that was easy.
6 with a good personality.
No, that one number just made a difference. Yeah, no.
That one number made a difference.
So that's the thing. I did something like that. Like I dated. I was in a relationship with somebody who like we bonded like so great personality wise, but I wasn't attracted to them. Like I actually like could see them as like a friend more so than dating them. But I decided I heard the stories that like, oh, you can date people that you're not attracted to, and like, you know what I mean, and it can work based off of their personality. Because you see ugly guys getting really pretty women.
Yeah, pretty women.
Oh, they have a good personality.
Yeah.
I tried it, wasn't good.
Damn.
First couple months was okay. You know, you kind of get over it. But as time goes on, you know, you see people how they normally when they're not dolled up and they're not trying their best. So I'm seeing here like natural element, like, you know, no makeup.
Yeah.
Fresh out of like wake up. You know what I mean? Crusty eyes, all that. And you're seeing it, and you're like, oh my God, like I'm already not attracted to you. But now you're even like less attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't. I couldn't.
You keeping it real though.
No, yeah, I was very honest, man. Yeah. And I tried it. My friends were trying to be like, oh, she's so pretty. They were lying to me.
That's like you didn't see it. You didn't really see it. I feel on that.
No, I knew she wasn't the best.
No.
I knew she wasn't the best. But that was my one experience. So I was like, I can't do that again.
Can't do it no more.
Yeah, I have to be. You don't have to be like. You don't have to be like the most prettiest woman in the world. It's so subjective. Yeah. But I just have to be attracted to her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just wasn't attracted to her. I can't do it with anyone I'm not attracted to.
I feel you. I feel that. Honestly, bro, it's like, I think a lot of people always be like, oh, looks aren't like everything. But like, looks play a super major part, bro. Yeah. Like, people try to like discredit looks so much. Yeah. Like, but the first thing you see when you see somebody is how they look. You don't know their personality from just seeing them. You know what I'm saying? You got to be attracted to how they look first before y'all can get into anything. You know what I'm saying? So.
Or if they're funny.
Or if they're funny.
If they're funny, it kind of changes everything.
I never really met like a funny girl though.
Have you? Yeah, of course.
Let me see. I think I could name one girl that I thought was actually funny. That was thing show.
Yeah.
That was like really short. But like other than that, like I have not met any funny women. I think I don't know. Maybe it's just their sense of humor. Like Amy Schumer. She's not funny to me. I fucking hate Amy Schumer, bro.
Not the comedians. I don't think there's any funny ass comedians.
Bro, like I got like an actual beef with Amy Schumer, bro. She's not funny, bro.
Yeah.
She's like the worst comedian I ever heard.
Yeah, I don't like her.
She's horrific, bro. Horrific.
I met some funny girls that like I start dying laughing when I'm talking to them.
Yeah.
Damn, I like that. Like that just happened.
If a girl is funny, like that's a super plus right there.
Yeah, 100%.
What's like a non-debatable for you though?
Non-debatable.
Yeah.
Like, you mean like something like, if they don't have it, I can't date them? Or like friends?
Like that. Like, if they don't have it, you can't date them.
Oh, damn, that's a great question, man. I'd say they have to have some type of relationship with whatever being that it is that's out there. Whether they are Christian, spiritual, whether you have, like, believe in the universe, Muslim, or anything like that. I can't date an agnostic person.
I feel that.
That's just me.
I feel that.
Like I'm not gonna say I'm not a Christian.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a Catholic. I'm not a Muslim.
Yeah.
I'm more of like a spiritual person. I believe in sections of each thing. I believe in the morals that each one stands for.
Yeah.
A lot of the morals, but I don't necessarily think that like, you know, that one religion is gonna be like the only thing. I feel like there's something about each thing makes me think this could happen.
This could happen.
You know what I mean? I'm very like open-ended on it. Yeah. I don't know which one's the right one.
It's like there's so much stuff too. It's like you kind of almost sometimes don't really know what to believe. But the one thing I do say is like believable for everybody's connection to self. Like that spiritual connection. If you don't even believe in that, then it's like, come on now.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
Like,
exactly.
Because I feel you on that.
And I think if they don't have that, I'm all set.
I'm all set.
Like,
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Some type of spiritual connection is there, bro. Spiritual choices be where it's at.
Yeah, man. I've learned so much from them, man. Like I've learned a lot from every single spiritual person I've ever dated. Like, if you ever see me with like right now, we got a guy right now. I got an evil eye thing. I got another one of these things. I have like my crystals at the crib. Like, I got a bunch of shit. Like, you know, that's hard. People that like understand like what it is, and they explain things to me. They, you know, make me feel like this is good for me. And then I've had situations where I'm dating somebody and like I'm praying with them before we eat, praying with them afterwards, like before we go to bed or whatever, talking about like the Bible or whatever. And I don't even like do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it really just depends on who you're with. Yeah. But I'm so okay with talking about any one of those things.
Yeah, but women teach a lot, bro. Women teach a lot. So what would you say is like, would you feel like you had your spiritual awakening already? Like,
I think it was when I was 21 or 20 is when I first had it. It was like right when I started going to therapy.
Oh, for real? You went to therapy? Yeah, I've been thinking about therapy. I'm not gonna lie. Man, it's worth it?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, did you have like a black therapist, or was like?
Yep. Okay. Black. I've had two therapists in my entire life. One was a black woman, one was a black man.
Ah, word. Okay. So like, is there like, do you think there's a difference between having a black therapist and a white therapist or something like that? What do you think is the difference? Is like they kind of can relate?
Yeah, you can relate to them more, especially depending on what you find with them, like the specifics of the therapy that you go to.
Yeah.
You figure out a little bit about what you think you need work with yourself, whether it's like anxiety, relationships, family, whatever it is, depression. If you know like the section of therapy that you might need to have someone specialize in, and you pick them, and they also look like you, you'll feel so much better.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? For me, it was like anxiety
Yeah.
and depression. And so when I went to that person, they helped me get past that to the point where I quote unquote graduated therapy. But I was on a path to make it happen. You have to go to them to vent, talk about it, have them tell you kind of what you need to hear, and then act on what it is that they tell you.
Okay.
So they were telling me these things, and I'm like, I gotta make a change. I'm gonna start writing these things down. I'm gonna start eating better. I'm gonna start doing whatever, helping myself feel better regardless, because I have somebody to at least share it with.
That's real.
Yeah, man, it was helpful.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I've been ducking therapy, bro, because it's like so much shit that like I'll write in my journal and shit. Like I'll talk to stuff about like to my mom and some shit like that. But you can't really tell your mom almost everything. You know what I'm saying? Your parents almost everything you have going in your life. So like honestly, like I just write down in my journal. I like talk to myself about this stuff. But like as for a therapist, I've been thinking therapy might be something I need to get into more, because I'm starting to realize as I get older, as I do more self-reflection, there's a lot of triggers from my past that kind of have affected me now today. Like I was telling you earlier about how like my parents split.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How that kind of affected me. I feel like that would be something like I should definitely talk about. But man, I just don't know if I'm ready for a therapist though. I don't know if I'm ready for a therapist, bro. Cause like, I don't know. Maybe it's just on some shit like where I just don't want to be vulnerable to nobody yet. You know what I'm saying?
It takes time.
Yeah.
I would say that. I mean, you know, whenever you feel comfortable doing it, there's no rush.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work if you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless of what they say to you, you're not gonna listen. You have to want it, and then you're gonna make it happen. You know. Yeah. But the reason why I even got into therapy was because like I was dating somebody at the time, and I was actually in a situation where I'm actually doing something like this. I'm chilling in the car with one of my old friends, old homegirl of mine. We're chilling, we're smoking, and we're talking. We were watching a Bryson Tiller music video of Inhale, that song Inhale.
I never heard it.
Yeah, that's cool, it's cool. But we're watching the video, it has like a bunch of colors and shit, right? I'm high, vibes is smooth, we're chatting, we were catching up, we haven't seen each other in like 2 years, whatever.
Oh shit.
I started crying.
Teary-eyed.
And then I started going crazy. Like,
damn.
Like hyperventilating, crying. Damn. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe it's just the weed, maybe it's whatever, but nah, I was tweaking. Like I was dying. And then she was trying to comfort me, you know, she's like, no, it's okay, But after that, I went to my girl's crib and I told her, and she was like, nah, nigga, you, like, she was such a rude ass. She was like, nah, nigga, you need to go to therapy, like, this is ridiculous. Yeah. I was like, word? Like, she's like, yeah. And I was like, all right, like, I think I'll just do it, like, fuck it. Yeah. Because she went at the time. And, I started going from that point on. I found my own therapist, started going, and then, I was super emotional and shit at that time. I was very sensitive to everything. So I needed to, like, figure out why.
Yeah, damn, bro.
Once I figured it all out, and I became comfortable with myself, it was just like when I graduated, I was able to do the things like when I lived in London. I lived in London after I graduated therapy.
Graduated therapy.
And that made my experience. That's why I was so comfortable going to London alone.
Wow.
To live there alone. Yeah. Because I was like, I can do this now. I have like that mindset where I'm not going to be super depressed being in a crib by myself. I'm not going to be like feeling like anxious going up to people, talking to them. Like that changed my entire life and my entire scope of everything. When you're with me and we go out to places, you see how I just talk to anybody?
You just talk. Yeah, I don't know how you do that shit, bro.
Because I don't have that fear. I don't have that fear no more.
Yeah.
I don't have that feeling of like I'm gonna be like judged. I'm gonna be like I don't care. You know what I mean?
I feel.
So that was like the benefit for me. That's why I say you should go.
Yeah, it's like you unlocked a different part of your mind on that.
100%. I'm able to be more sympathetic, empathetic.
Yeah.
And understand people's situations more, and really go from there. And then I don't kind of like the thing about like sharing energy with other people. If I go and mess with somebody who like is clearly not in the best mental state, like that'll affect me. Like, I'm not gonna do that. And because I've been going to therapy, I know whether or not to do that or to not do that. You know, like it's just like I can't put myself in those situations, so that could hurt me.
Absolutely. So, whoa, you said that you realized what made you feel so sensitive.
Yeah.
Like, what was it?
It was a lot of mixtures. You know, I was obviously we talked about like the dynamic, like my childhood, like growing up, like our high school things that I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah.
That what played a role into it. The drugs that I was doing, trying to figure out why I was doing all those drugs.
Nah, I feel you.
It wasn't just weed I was doing at the time.
So like, what else were you trying?
Was
it crazy?
No. I'm just trying to think if I should even say it. Like, I've done, like I was smoking weed.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing this too much, but I started getting into the Xans a little bit. Not too much, though. Okay. Not too much.
Yeah.
I was taking some other pills. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did some coke.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
oh, shit.
Coke.
Yeah.
I was drinking. I'll keep it at that. I was doing a good amount.
Yeah. You ever tried shrooms before?
Yeah, I love shrooms.
Shrooms are hard. I fuck with
shrooms.
I fuck with shrooms. I'll tell you about my shroom trip later. But nah, I feel you. Honestly, like, I feel like there's definitely some drugs that's like super bad, but I feel like drugs also, like, the main point of drugs and like psychedelics specifically is to like allow you to access parts of your mind you can't access when you're sober. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring out different personality traits you didn't know you had. Allow you to self-reflect deeper than you could when you're sober and stuff like that. Like, sometimes that's for me. I would like smoke, but I'll go meditate. You know what I'm saying? Because like it'll allow me to really, really get into that meditation for me. Just focus on the breath. That's good. And just feel like my body and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Really just be present in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't think all drugs should have a bad rep. You know what I'm saying? But like, what would you say is the worst drug you tried?
The worst drug I tried.
The worst way, yeah.
I'll say Xans.
Xans?
Yeah.
Will they make you like slow, sleepy type shit?
What the fuck is this nigga doing?
Oh, heck.
Alright. Yeah, what'd you say again?
What would you say is the worst drug you tried?
Yeah, I'll say Xans. I'll say Xans because I was acting out on Xans, bro. When I was doing it, I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was like 18 when I started it. Yeah. Getting into like more. My friends in college kind of put me on to it a lot. I was doing it more. Yeah. And I was like blacking out, bro. Like I would smoke, take a couple Xans or a Xan or two. Yeah. And then I would black out. And then I'd wake up the next day in a random ass spot. Oh, like, shit. Sometimes I'd wake up and like I'd remember like taking the Xans and I'm in like, let's just say I'm over here, right? And then the next memory I have is me in like, I don't know, let's just say like at the chamber, like when the chamber is about to end and like it's the end. Let's just say it's the end of the night when the ends go off, right? Yeah. And I'm like, how the fuck? Like, where the fuck did I? Yeah, how did I get here?
Teleported type.
I don't know anything that happened in between. I don't know any people I talked to. Nothing like that. Like, I had videos sometimes of some bad experiences that I had where I'm recording things that I'm doing and there was one time I'm in a room, there's a bunch of white people that are doing coke. Oh, shit. Me and some of my boys were there, we're smoking, we're talking. There was like a fucking pool table. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like, my boys were watching me, they were smooth. But like, I was like, how did I get from being outside, you know what I mean, just chilling, talking, smoking, to being in a fucking room with niggas that are doing coke? Yeah. And then I don't know where. And I woke up that day, that same night, I woke up in some random guy's crib on a blow up bed, and I was like, looking around. I'm like, who the fuck's crib is this? I'm like, where's my boys? Because I know I came with them, and I had to like, I'm like scared because I'm like in a fucking blow up bed in like a room. So I'm like, what the fuck happened? So I opened the door. I see my nigga on the couch just like chilling, and I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Because I'm like, yo, man. He was like, nah. He was like, no, but you good. We was just playing Madden and you fell asleep, so I told him to put you in there real quick. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was scared, you know what I mean?
Scary as fuck.
I'm not gonna lie, like, not to use that word, but I thought like something really, really bad happened.
Nah, I feel you. I
was like,
you.
Did I get like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I was nervous. So yeah, I would definitely never do that again. I'm never doing Xans ever again.
Does that make you like stay away from those people too? It's still cool with them?
I don't talk to them like that, but those were probably the people that I was around when I was on them. Probably the realest people that I ever had. They, no matter what, those are my own decisions taking it. They weren't gonna stop me from doing it, but they kept me safe.
Real, yeah. It seems like
they knew when I was tweaking. Yeah. They knew when I wasn't gonna remember shit, because I would tell them. After I beg guys, I don't remember nothing. They'd be like, "No man, you gotta stop," but like they're not gonna tell me, like they're not gonna stop me.
Yeah.
But they'll like watch me, and I love them niggas to this day, bro. Like they're real.
That's real. Yeah. Even that blow bed story you just told. Like you open the door, you see your homie was there waiting for you type shit.
Yeah.
That's real.
He was cooling. He was cooling. So I was like, all right. I did some wild shit, bro. I was flirting with one of the niggas' ex in his face, and he was like, "Yo, bro." He was like, "It's cool." He was like, "It's because you're gone." Because apparently, like the Xans was making me like horny.
Damn,
like I was
bro.
flirting with like every girl all the time.
Damn, bro. Yeah,
And they were like so used to it.
Damn.
They knew when I was on it.
Yeah.
You repeat the same things. Like me saying this right now. You see, how I just say you repeat the same things. I would say you repeat the same things like 2 minutes later.
Oh shit.
Forgetting that I just said that to you.
Damn, bro.
Like I would be like stuttering.
I was wondering about that shit. Like, what does it feel like when you're in the moment? Are you just like,
Nope, I don't remember.
Damn, you don't remember like what it feels like either?
Nope. You basically take it, and then I black out.
Damn.
I don't remember anything that happens in between. It's just like completely like one moment it's like you fall asleep.
Shit.
But one moment to the next. But when I'm on it, I don't know how I feel because I can't remember how I feel.
Can't remember type shit.
When I'm on it and I'm actively doing the things, I probably know how I'm feeling. But once it's over,
you don't remember that shit.
Yeah.
Damn. That's some fucked up shit, bro.
Yeah, that's why I stopped doing it.
I'm glad you stopped that shit, bro.
Yeah.
People don't notice how hard it is to stop. Would you say you were addicted?
No, I wasn't addicted. I just was like depressed.
I feel you.
Just doing drugs to make myself feel better about whatever the situation was in my past that I wasn't handling.
Yeah. And then sometimes it just makes you feel better in the moment. It doesn't really make you feel better in general, like long term type shit.
That's why shrooms are good.
I fuck with shrooms, bro. I took a shroom on Christmas. Like I recorded, I made a video and all that
really?
shit. I never posted it because I was on some shit like how people would perceive the video, like people from like my church, you know what I'm saying? Okay. People who are family members and shit like that. But honestly, at some point the shit gonna come to light. Like at some point it's just like I gotta not care about what people perceive me, how people perceive me, because they're living their lives, I'm living mine. They've done their own dirt.
They've probably done worse.
They probably done worse than I did. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me taking a shroom is not the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? I haven't hurt nobody off shrooms. If anything, I took a shroom and I meditated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the least harmful thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Real shit.
No, that's true. That's true.
Like, I might just be like, fuck it, post that video. Because I already have it made. I just haven't posted it. So I might just post that shit. But, bro, I took a shroom and then I swear, bro, I was in my bed. I was laying down with a pillow, bro. I'm holding that bitch. Yeah. And then, like, out of nowhere, bro, I just started crying. My eyes just start watering, like in this tear. I'm like, yo, what the hell? And I was like, I'm laughing because I'm like, yo, why am I crying? Yeah. But then I started to realize, because the past 2 years of my life, like there was a year and 6 months I was celibate. Like I was not messing with no girl. I was even texting women, like celibate. You know what I'm saying? And then I met a girl. You know what I'm saying? We were in a relationship. And then obviously when a relationship usually comes with, you know, like sex and shit. So like that's when it broke. But at the same time, it was a long distance. So like that's still also like, that whole year and 6 months where I had no physical intimacy, it kind of also carried over to the span of like 2 years, because the long distance relationship, where it was like 6 to 8 months, it wasn't like physical intimacy either, because you would see each other 3 days a month. You know what I'm saying? So I really still wasn't making up for the, you know what I'm saying? Not really, I wouldn't say making up, but it wasn't really like enough. Keep it simple. It wasn't really enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's a long time too.
A long time, 2 years. So I'm laying in the bed holding a pillow. As I'm holding that bitch, I'm realizing I'm crying. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm holding this pillow. This pillow feels nice. I'm like, bro, I started to realize, like, yo, of the past 2 years of my life, this is the most, like detached from women I've been, and detached from physical intimacy I've been for 2 years. So there was, like, that void that I kind of noticed that I had. So I was like, damn, like, that's some deep shit. I was like, yo,
that's true.
I was like, that's some deep shit. So
everything helps when you can get, like, a hug or anything like that. Like, it just makes things 10 times better.
Real. So, like,
you know that I appreciate you sharing that with me, by the way. It makes sense, man. Like when my job, one of the things that one of the guys used to do. Yeah. He came up to us randomly. He was like, "Yo, man, anyone of y'all need a hug? Like everyone deserves a hug." And I hugged that man, and I was like, "Yo, this is actually really nice." You know what I mean? He was like, "Yeah, bro, it's all good." I was like, "That's kind of random, but like, you don't hug, especially as a man, you don't hug people like that unless you're dating them or like your homegirl or whatever." Yeah. But you're not really hugging anybody. Yeah,
they try to place all that little barriers on us, bro. You should not have emotions. You shouldn't be emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, that's true.
You shouldn't express emotion, bro. All that shit does just make niggas unhappy, bro.
And the funny thing about it, and not to bring this up as if it's a bad thing, but like, you know how I make the videos of like my hair and everything, right? And when the videos that I make, I'm doing a bunch of like expressive styles, I'm doing these things, right?
Yeah.
It's funny because a lot of people will like message me or think that I have like this like personality of me, like I'm just like the most like super happy, bubbly person in the world, right? Yeah. Which is fine. I'm glad that they see that. I'm glad that they feel that way, right? But they don't understand like what comes with that. Like, I'm still a regular guy who has to deal with the regular things that happen. Like, I still don't have the same like love all the time that you know some women that get. I don't have. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am obviously not a super like hard, like I don't talk nobody, fuck all that. I'm not like that. Yeah. But like, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna have like those experiences that like mostly every man experiences. Just because I do a style where my hair is like high up in the air, it doesn't mean that I don't have these problems that we all have.
Bro, I think a lot of people forget that behind that screen, bro, we're all human beings behind that shit. Like, we're all humans, but we got emotions, we got shit going on in our lives too. Even the celebrities and shit, I realize, like, people who are rich, having money. Yeah. We're like, oh, they probably ain't going through shit. Their life is great, but we don't know what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we're all still human. We all have one thing that's guaranteed for all of us in life. Is the only thing that's guaranteed is that we all pass away. Yeah. We all pass away at some point. That's the only thing that's guaranteed. People face loss. People face unfortunate events, bro. It's all life. You know what I'm saying? But
I'll put you onto a podcast episode that you should listen to.
Oh, shit.
It's Theo Vaughn.
Oh, Theo Vaughn. Theo Vaughn be having some good podcasts.
It's a guy. It talks about like what's it called? Not the life after death, but like people that have near-death experiences. It was like a recent episode, probably like the second most recent episode. It's like 2 hours long. But like, if you ever have the chance to listen to it, man, it's fucking amazing. Like,
I definitely have listened to that.
Hearing the story of like people that have near-death experiences, and then like them kind of like what they see. Yeah. They be seeing their bodies. They be seeing what's around. They can describe everything that's happening, and then how they're getting verified. Yeah. By people that were like in those areas, and it's like crazy because like makes you wonder like what's really going on and stuff like that. So like, you know what I mean? It's a lot. It makes death seem beautiful compared to like scary. Yeah, it's very calming. So you should definitely. I'll send it to you afterwards.
I have one more question, bro, before I dip out because I do.
Yeah, it's cool. You gotta do your thing.
What do you believe in? What do you think happens after we die? Like, do you believe in heaven? Do you believe in afterlife? Do you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, not nothing.
I feel you.
I hope it's not nothing. But
if it's black, I'm gonna be tight.
Yeah, no facts. No, I do believe that we're gonna like reincarnate in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. I think once all the people that you immediately know pass away, like everyone that you experience in your life, that has a memory of you, once they pass away, I think that's when you're gonna start the process of reincarnating. And I'm not talking about like people that are like not like a Michael Jackson where like you know Michael Jackson because he's on TV. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
people
like
that actually know
people that know you, that have a relationship with you. Yeah. Once those people pass away, the last person that passes away, I think that's when you're gonna be reborn as somebody else.
Damn, I've never heard that one before.
That's my thought.
Damn.
Probably not right, but I hope.
I like that though.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because you have all the experiences with all the people that knew who you were, and we let that happen. And then once you guys all go into that next stage, then you can, you know, go to the next part of your life or whatever. Maybe you're reborn as another human. Maybe you're just a plant. You know what I mean? Maybe a worm. A worm or some shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe it's something like that. But I think that's what happens. We as humans think that we like are better than like animals or something. Like we're gonna be like going into the next life. Like what about the animals?
What about the animals too?
You know, like everything is living, so I think everything is gonna keep going on.
Going back to different forms and shit. I feel you. Honestly, I think for me, that's a nice explanation.
Thank you.
I fuck with that. I think for me, bro, like I feel like our souls and our spirits are like the only things that's like, I feel like they're not dying. Like they don't die. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they just go into like another form later on. Also, that's kind of why I believe in like the paranormal too, like ghosts and stuff, like spirits live on. Excuse me. My spirits live on and stuff. I think honestly, while all of us, like a lot of people would say like, oh, you remind me of somebody, or you remind me of this person, you remind me of this person. I think it's just because the auras and the energies transfer. So like, or the soul is transferring stuff. So like, I feel like the soul that's in me, like the spirit, like in me, like my spirit right now, this is like something like I'm doing things similar to what I did in my past life, but I'm learning from my past experiences and I'm doing things certain like differently. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Maybe I was somebody else who was trying to like impact the world in some type of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that spirit carried over to me now. And now I feel like my purpose on earth is to impact the world and spread light.
Yeah.
And make people like feel great, like make people feel happy, like see like the good things in life. Maybe if that was my purpose in my past life, I probably didn't achieve that in my past life. So I'm in this form trying to achieve it now in a different way.
I like
a different fashion or something like that. So I feel like reincarnation comes on. I feel like the souls kind of hold on to the values, not really the memories. That's kind of like what the bodily thing would be, like the memories. But the values is what the soul holds on to. The values of personality, the soul holds on to and brings that to the next body, kind of things. You know what I'm saying? So
what about if you were a raging racist?
I feel like that should carry on too. That should carry on too. What if you was like Ku Klux Klan? Did you that should carry on too.
You go to the next life like, oh man.
Like, I'm still racist, man. Fuck it. I'm still racist. What?
Nah, man, that's funny, bro. Nah, that's real though. I like that. I like that. That's a good thought process. I mean, I hope one of our two options are like the real things, like that this happens. I mean, it's nice to believe that like shit will happen after we pass away. You know what I mean? It's good to have some type of thought process with it. I don't want to think that nothing happens, bro. I don't want to think it's just gonna be black. That's pretty depressing.
Facts. Super depressing. I don't know, part of me also believes in like the Christian in me also believes in heaven too. But I feel like I don't know, I feel like God is also like he's like the source, bro. Like the source, and I don't think it's just all just like peaches and rainbow when we get to the afterlife. I think it's just like I really don't know what heaven's gonna be like, bro. I don't think it's just gonna be like we get there, there's gonna be like some guy sitting on the throne, everybody's there eating grapes and berries, sipping wine. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think it's gonna be like that. I think it's gonna be something different. Maybe it's like a higher plane we reach. You know what I'm saying?
Watch a show called Pantheon.
Pantheon.
It's on Amazon Prime.
I don't got my phone on me. Pantheon.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, we'll pull it up. We can pull it up after.
Yeah.
I'll show you over here then. But once it's, oh my god. Once you watch it, I'm not gonna ruin it. But like the end, it's like it definitely speaks onto what you talk about what you think happens like in heaven or something like that, or like God and stuff like that. And then you'll see it. That's what it's called.
Oh, it's an anime too.
It's not anime. It's just an animated show. It's not an anime.
Oh, it's a show.
Yeah, it's a show.
Fuck
basically, the process of the show is
yeah.
You kind of being like your physical body is dead, but you're uploaded onto the internet. Your brain is scanned and everything, and your consciousness is uploaded online.
Oh, that's fucking dope.
And it's basically like playing God in a way. It's like you're dead, but like you're still living because you still have the same consciousness, but now you're living in a new spot. And it's like, what's real, what's not real? Yeah. What's death, what is death? I mean, what's death, what's not death? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking dope. That's a new show I'm gonna have to watch. Like, when I'm like faded.
Yeah, no, you'll like it. You'll like it. It's like an hour-long episodes. The ending is what got me, bro. It got me fucked up. I was like, oh shit. Yeah.
You ever watch Midnight Gospel?
Yes.
I fuck with Midnight Gospel. Midnight Gospel hard, bro.
Dustin Trudell, I think is his name.
Yeah.
The guy who makes
the show.
Yeah.
He actually has like a real podcast, I think. I think it was all his podcast episodes he uploads.
Bro. I've listened to some of his episodes. I've listened to some of his interviews. He did one with Theo Vaughn as well.
Yeah. That's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, my guy. Appreciate it, bro. Best of luck to you, bro. In LA, bro. I know you're gonna do some crazy shit out there. Bro.
Thank you.
Super excited, bro. Super excited.
I'm excited too, man. I appreciate you.
For sure, bro.
Let's see how it goes.
For sure. Hey, YouTube, we'll catch y'all later. Y'all stay blessed. Hopefully y'all received today's video with grace. I'll catch y'all.